We're sharing the pictures we've taken of Walter Schneider's coconuts.
This guy's gonna hate us if we share any of this. Or he'll be like, yep, that's how I was hoping this would go.
Hello and welcome to Victory Point Labs. I'm Spencer. Todd and Kevin are with me, and today we're sharing the photos that we took of coconuts designed by Walter Schneider.
Coconuts is published by Underdog Games and is a more unique title for us to be photographing because Coconuts is a family game, but it's also a lot of fun for adults. Basically, you have a catapult monkey that will launch little coconuts into cups, and the first one to collect 6 cups and stack them into a pyramid is the winner. Something that's fun about it is that you have both yellow and red cups, and the red ones let you take additional turns, and you can steal cups from your opponents. Coconuts is a ton of fun to play as a family game or as a party game. All right, so let's jump into the photos. Todd, why don't you start us off?
All right.
Oh, whoa. Oh, wow.
It's so cute.
That is awesome. The almighty coconut.
The almighty coconut.
That's fantastic.
Well, thank you. I'm glad you like it.
I want to know how you took that photo.
I re-edited this like 3 times. I mean, we had a bit of time in between our shoot and recording this episode here, and I kept going back to it, and I actually shot it a few times as well. I wasn't happy with how I was capturing it until this one. I settled on this, and I kind of like it. Definitely got just found some treasure vibes to it. This is just a quick run through of the pieces I'm using. That's the flooring. That's my backdrop. Kind of split up the 2 sides. Got some dental floss. This is where it gets a little weird. Got a threaded needle. Okay, stay with me here. I've got ground coriander and crushed rosemary.
You got a recipe for this?
A flashlight. Sticky tack. This is what we did. I punctured a coconut with the needle. I roped up the monkey to get his arms in just the right spot. Okay. I sticky tacked the floss. Okay. Held it in place. Practical effects over here at first. My camera died because it had no battery. As you can see.
I saw the blinking battery.
So you can tell that I've been working on the picture for quite some time. This is what I was working with at first. A lot of stuff that had to be edited out. There it is, without all the ropes and everything in there. I threw some extra lighting effects in Photoshop in the background, and then took out all the dental floss that I had tying them up. Which dental floss is you can thread a needle real good with dental floss. I don't know if
that's good to know.
Anyone cares to know that, but it's doable.
Well, that's great.
That's great.
The end result is terrific.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
I like
I'm
it.
glad you like it.
It's a lot of fun.
I wasn't sure how the lighting was going to turn out, or if I even was going to use lighting, and I chose later on down the road too.
Now, so did you shot a photo with the coconut, and then for easy removal of the floss, did you shot without the coconut there?
No, I did not. That's what a smart man would have done. But I did not. I straight up took the shot and edited out everything. I like to do things as hard as possible, Spencer. Okay? If you can't understand that, then I don't know what to tell you. There's my shot. Spencer, let's see yours.
Yeah, I'm ready. When we talked about doing this, we were talking about doing kind of like a motion challenge involving some kind of motion in the shot. With the coconuts flying everywhere, I wanted to kind of capture that in an image. Originally, I had this wide shot going, and I was launching coconuts, and it's kind of hard to tell, but there is a little green trail going like this. But it was dark, and it wasn't 100%. So I switched it up a little bit. I dumped a bunch of coconuts out. My ultimate photo that I went with is this one.
Nice.
This is pretty basic on a black background, but it's a long exposure with a rear curtain sync, which means that the flash fires right before the shutter closes. And I think the shutter was set to maybe 1.5 seconds. And so there's this little bit of motion right there on the coconut. So that is an actual shot that's not tricked or anything. I hit the shutter, launched the coconut so you can see my finger. There's like a little ghost image of my finger where it was holding down the arm, and then the coconut went up and it went down like perfectly, just like that. And I wish everything was a little bigger in the photo, but that's my shot.
That's awesome. I like how the exposure turned out, and that little motion trail is actually really cool.
And that's not added. That's in the photo. I wish it was a little bigger, but I launched so many coconuts trying to get these photos. So let me show you behind the scenes.
Yeah, let's see it.
Because originally I did want to do like a wide shot and just have tons of coconuts flying, but once you get going, you realize that's not quite feasible. It's just a lot of work. So and then I chose to focus on just the one monkey. And to get the monkey to stay, because they do sit well, but when you launch them, they move a lot. So I use these heavy duty sticky tack, just little goo pods, and I stuck the monkey to the fabric, and then I went under the fabric and stuck the fabric to the table, and I just kept mashing the monkey down so it wouldn't move during my shot. And then for that second shot I showed you with all the coconuts falling, this is how I did it. This is many takes late in the night as the night wore on, trying to capture that perfect timing of the coconuts falling.
You got them rolling all over the place. This is Sagani for me all over again.
You can see one coconut where all the coconuts had fallen already. I was trying to put it in a tube, trying to get them to fall out, and then the final image.
I'm glad you went full on motion. I feel guilty that I didn't now. You put so much work into that. I like it.
Thank you.
That's great.
All right, Kevin, you're up.
Okay. Here is my photo.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
Yep.
That is very cool.
So I wanted to do something different for this one, and I've never really done like a full composite image before, and I thought this could be a fun one to do that with.
That is fun.
So, yeah.
Very nice. I like your daughter helping you. Oh, cool. I see the monkeys. You get the motion with the arms there.
Yes.
Okay,
Oh yeah, I didn't notice
very
that.
nice.
Awesome.
And
So-
your facial expression is on point.
I took many photos of myself and picked the one that I thought was the most fun. So let me show you my behind the scenes here. It's very simple. It's basically just a series of photos. So I have this photo that I took of my daughter, and I had her just fling a bunch of coconuts, and then I removed the background, got a photo of me, and removed the background. Then I bought an actual coconut,
Nice.
removed the background. And then this cup here, I actually put a white poster board behind it because I figured it would be easier to remove the background. And then I found a little beach scene and just put it all together.
Nice.
That's
so-
great.
I did, the arms of the monkey, I wanted it to appear like there was motion because the way the photo turned out, it was not like that. And so I kind of tried to add a little bit of a ghost trail to make it look like its arm was moving. And the coconut I wanted to capture in the air, but I figured if I was removing the background, then the motion blur of it was going to not really work that
Right.
well anyways. So I ended up just photographing it just still, and then I just added a bit of blur to it to try to make it look like it was moving. And obviously swapped out the cup with the little like bucket thing I was holding, and then added another cup into the background and threw in some fake shadows. So, yeah.
That's a fun image.
So that is my photo.
That's great.
Nice work.
Yeah. And it was, I'm not like, I don't think that the final photo is like absolutely fantastic because I've never really done a big composite image before, and so I didn't have super high hopes for it, but I think it actually turned out a lot better than I was expecting, and it's pretty fun.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I haven't messed around with composite either. We need to do a full-on challenge episode.
That's a good.
I like that.
Yeah,
That should be
that'd
episode
pretty
1 of
fun.
season 2.
Yes. Oh, that could be
Should
fun.
it? Should it? Like, maybe you guys should tell us in the comments.
That's a great idea.
We're gonna do it anyways, so if you say no, it doesn't matter. But
we still would
we'd
like
like to hear your opinions.
But we will pretend that you telling us to do it is why we're doing it.
Yes.
If you like what you see here, consider giving us a like and subscribing. We're also on all forms of social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and of course here on YouTube. Thank you very much for joining us on this Victory Point Labs episode featuring the game Coconuts, published by Underdog Games. And special thank you to them for sending us each a copy. Today, I've got Kevin and Todd, but we always got Kevin and Todd. So,
Surprise! We're
Surprise.
still here.
hello and welcome to Victory Point Labs. I'm Spencer. Todd and Kevin are with me, and we are monkeying around in Walter Schneider's Coconuts.
It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. I can't. We're monkeying around in Walter Schneider's Coconuts. It's not gonna work for me. I have my hat on backwards, so I'm supposed to look cool.
Oh my gosh.